I sit up in the 2-seat. So I kind of have, we call it the office. Kind of looking at everyone's blades. I don't say too much individually. The most kind of individual that anyone gets is like, yeah, so-and-so, or bladed and so-and-so. It's mostly just kind of like cheers or banging on the boat when we have a good stretch. In terms of roll specifically, I feel like I focus on making sure that I'm staying direct. Like the bow tends to kind of surge up and down a lot more than when you're in the stern. And I've just throughout my time at Harvard tended to be in the stern, either stroking or somewhere in the stern fore. So now that I'm up in bow, that's definitely a new focus for me, is making sure that, especially at the start when we're going like 45, 46 strokes a minute, and that bow is like flying out of the water, that I keep my kind of chest up and blade down into the water. And for good reason, I think at this level, you know, they've been in great boats and know that they're a qualified rower to kind of give some feedback to the boat. So I'd say generally everybody is pretty vocal and involved in the boat's leadership. It's like pretty spread out, and sometimes you know, somebody just takes a bit more initiative in giving the calls. That seems to generally be from the middle of the boat or even the bow. It's funny how, I mean, we don't really get in set lineups for more than a couple weeks until the spring, so it's hard to say. And everyone rows just such a variety of seats through most of the year that no one really becomes too typecast. But definitely within each crew, now that we're in lineups and racing, and each boat definitely has a culture, kind of like a sense of humor. Like when we pick the boat up here and walk it down to put it in the water, they're just like a string of things that each boat seems to say and do, and like, and that way each boat kind of has its own personality.